Welcome to BondSTX. This is week 37, September 12th to September 16th. This is Lance, the bargain stock bounty hunter, back at you again with another great video and plays of the week. Got my special guest Daz joining me today, and I'm going to go through a disclaimer. I'm not a financial advisor, nor am I advising anyone to spend their money. This is only for educational purposes and only my opinion. Any money spent is at the individual's own discretion and not due to any information from me. If you're new to the channel, I go through a weekly scan on the weekend, scan some of the best stocks out there and pulling a lot of data, and I'm pulling out that data trend and true value. And so typically I start with the market and see where the market is moving before. It kind of helps give us some guidance into where the price will be for stocks. So start off with the NASDAQ. So looking at a 1 year, 1 day, and we saw last week the market came down and supported right at the area in the zone we've been calling out as a danger zone or as a stock market crash danger zone. We saw that pull back last week and pull up and turn a little bullish the last 3 days. So you see Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, market turn around, came back to true value in the market where the market was supposed to be with true value. A little bit higher than I expected, but we did see a pullback nonetheless. So kind of a potential false flag. Don't know for sure. I will say that we see resistance on the green. This is the Williams alligator indicator I use, and so I expect to see a red resistance here this week. I expect the market to be somewhere around the 11,758 to the 11,924 range. So somewhere around that range by Friday. So I will expect to see this come up, maybe pull back down a little bit, and then actually do another pump. So probably resist the red, come back and attack the blue, possibly next week. So I think the market will pull back a little bit more this coming up week, but definitely a good change in behavior of the market last week. So, well, good to be out of this danger zone for a little bit. Don't think we're out of it for good. So I would say potentially you'll test this danger zone again this week. So looking into the New York Stock Exchange, let's see what we see here. And zooming in, looking at a 1 year, 1 day. Zoomed in a little too much. Looking at 1 year, 1 day, and we see a little bit of a similar reaction here. See the pullback last 3 days. In the New York Stock Exchange, we are in the danger zone of the stock market crash, and so we see it pull right out of it, which is definitely a better sign. We do see a little bit of resistance here on the red, so I expect it to pull back a little more. May actually push a little bit into the blue and resist the blue, since it's already tested the green, resisted, now it's testing the red. We may see another kind of a double bottom similar here to support here, and it may come down to support here in the next couple of weeks. But I would say this week, expect it to support, or I'm sorry, resist the blue, come down, come right back down into the range. And I expect it to be somewhere around 14,818 to around 15,032. So those are my predictions for markets. Let's start with the plays of the week. And starting out this week, I'm going to call out RobinHood, long-term play, turning at a 2. So what is a slight upward trend, and 43 cents overpriced, coming in at a true value of $10.17. And let's go to the charts and see what RobinHood is showing us. RobinHood has been a stock we have called out quite a bit, and I'm going to show you what I'm seeing here. So again, looking at a 1 year, 1 day, and see where we call RobinHood out last week. Didn't come down to zone, actually stayed below true value for most of the week, kind of resisted it here, and then actually popped above true value Thursday and Friday, and really took off Thursday and Friday. So it's really showing bullish. You see the teal above the green, green above the red, red above the blue. All those have crossed over. And that's kind of what we want to see to create that alligator mouth that we want to see everything stay above and keep going. See, another thing that is a nice indicator is that it's really coming to attack this 180-day SMA that I use. So we see that coming up. We also see this progression line. It's showing a little bit of resistance there. So I do expect it to potentially pull back some. I think it's been pumped a lot over the last couple of days. See a lot of manipulation here on Friday. So I expect to see a little bit of a pullback here. Feel real comfortable getting in about 962. If it does come down that low, I'm not 100% certain it will come down that low. But I think at 962, if the market does pull back down this week as I expect it to, if it comes down to 962, I think that's a great price to get in. And that's where I'm going this week. And then with a potential to get out by Friday, about 10:08 to about 10:49. So looking at 9 to 5%, somewhere around that range by Friday. So that's my call out for RobinHood this week. Daz, what's your call out for RobinHood this week?
Yeah, I'm a little off, but I got down off from you at least. I got down 10:06.
Ooh, 10:06. Okay. What are you seeing with RobinHood? You like that price set this week?
For me, playing the 50-day SMA.
Okay.
Yeah. I think it'll bounce.
All right, sounds good. Like what I'm seeing in the MACD2 here, and the momentum not showing, but the momentum, when I remember, looked pretty good on the one-day chart too. So definitely like this one this week, and definitely some opportunities as it has been. A lot of opportunities in the last couple months for RobinHood. So anything else on RobinHood, Daz?
No, not for me.
All right. Moving on to the next one this week. Joby Aviation coming in at a flat trend this week. 8 cents oversell at a true value of $5.57. So I do think you can get Joby much cheaper than that. And let's go to the charts. And we called this one out. Another one we called out quite a few, I guess a few times. I actually caught this one before it really took off. We called it out probably 3 or 4 weeks before it really took this kind of a moon home run swing here. And actually called it out the week it did take this moon home run swing. So we've been really kind of all over Joby. I think it's kind of they've taken some profits back off of it. I believe it's almost a pretty good time to take an opportunity to get back into this one. So we've seen it bust through the SMA, which is a good sign. We see some uncovered manipulation around this August 15th. So see some uncovered manipulation here. See a little bit of a trend slightly down. I know it called it flat coming in this week, but over the last couple, I guess a couple of days, we've seen it kind of run flat here and kind of slightly downtrend. So I see a good opportunity. This was kind of hovering over the SMA, back and forth, kind of attacking but resisting in a way. See Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, a nice pull upward. So I see a little bit of resistance here on the blue. I do think if it comes down and hits this progression line of this yellow progression line that's been kind of tracking since June 16th, I see a little support here. I feel real comfortable getting in at 565. Potential to get out by Friday, somewhere around 546, 561. So you're looking at 7 to 4.5%, 5% by Friday. So going in with Joby this week at 565. That's what your call out for Joby Aviation this week.
For me, I got down $5.42.
Okay. Any thoughts about Joby this week or any thoughts about previous call outs we made with this one? You like this one, love it, lose it?
I like Joby. I mean, we made some pretty good call outs on it, I think, personally. Had a few of them maybe a little off, but I know for you had a few of them like right on the nose, man. Like,
you see the MACD coming right back around too. So I think it's a good one.
I do like the stock though.
Yeah, a lot of opportunity. This is a electric think I mentioned before, electric air taxi service company. So not sure if the Jetsons is what we'll get out of this company, but something close, I guess. All right, so let's move on to the next one. Next one on the list is Alibaba. So we called this one out. It's been a while ago. This one comes in flat this week. $1.47 on sale at coming true value of $93.61. And so it's already on sale, but I think we can get it even cheaper. So it's kind of what I like to do, get them for a bargain. And so looking at 1 year, 1 day, you see this one has back in this time last year was way overvalued. But you see this SMA, this 180 SMA I use is kind of a trend line. It's been down below this quite a bit. And we see it attack the SMA and pop above back in July, right? And we see that. That is a great opportunity, a great sign of some strength starting to build in this company, in this price. And there's a lot of manipulation we see in this stock price. One thing I do want to point out, we do see some uncovered manipulation here on August 26th. We see a lot of stock being bought at $104 to $97, and we're looking at 45 million shares being traded in that day. And then we see here some support here over and over around this $87.95 range. So we see it here August 1st. We see it here August 2nd. Pretty close here on August 10th. We see it here again on August 18th, August 23rd, August 24th, September 6th, September 7th, over and over and over. We see this support here. I do see a little resistance here on the green. Again, I see this uncovered manipulation. We see it wanting to attack the SMA back here in August 26th, but resisted. And I believe it will attack again in the near future. So I feel real comfortable this week. $87.95, it gets down to $87.95. I think by Friday, 92.5, if you want to get out, 97.19. Looking at about 10 to 5% by Friday, but definitely feel like you can hold this for longer because I do believe it will attack this SMA and do something similar as what we see back here in July. So feel real comfortable with Alibaba at $87.95. That's my call out this week. That's what your call out for Alibaba this week.
For me, I got 88.30.
88.30. Okay.
Yeah, not too sure about this one. I'll be honest. I don't know.
Yeah, I know you're not big on the Chinese companies.
That just makes it sound bad, but
well, I know you're not big on this company. Let's put it in terms of this company. So I'm pretty sure you're not going to buy this one this week. But any thoughts on this one coming back and recovering, pulling back up, getting back into where it needs to be or higher price point?
I think it still has more room to run. I just don't. I don't know. I really don't got much to say about it. I really don't follow it that much, honestly. But I think I do look at the chart, so I see it has a few gaps on the upside. So I will say those got to like cover sooner or later.
Okay. And then the MACD looks pretty nice too. I mean, it's it's not beautiful, but it's at a point where it could be breaking out. And again, I'm not showing the momentum, but I believe the momentum looked pretty decent on this one too. So, all right. Moving on to the next one. So next we've got Rocket Lab coming in at a flat trend, 4 cents on sale, coming in at a $5.63 true value. So Rocket Lab is a new company for us calling out. We haven't called this one out for this year. And so I believe this one does satellites. And so looking at this company real quick, 1 year, 1 day, see this one has been way over valued this time last year. And then we see a sharp downtrend and pretty much a slow downtrend, I would say, pretty much since February, March timeframe, and hit a low of $3.53, coming from a high of $18.41 a year ago. And we see a lot of volume coming in on June 24th, 29 million shares. And this one has been really pulled down quite a bit. And we see a recent low again of $3.53. A couple days after that, large day of trading. And then we see this start to really start progressing north and pulling up. We see it getting really close to attacking the SMA, and then we see a pullback. And so don't know a lot about this company from a fundamental standpoint, but just looking at the charts, I see some opportunities that I like. I would say, let me see a little bit closer. I would say by this week, I see a little resistance here. Do see the teal cross the green, greens cross the red, and the blue is not crossed the red just yet. So this was not full bullish yet. So I do think there's some opportunity for this one to pull back down. Do like the progressive support I'm seeing here. I would say get it under a little bit under that progressive support at $5.25. Feels real good to me. Don't necessarily like the MACD at this point. I do think there is some room for it to fall down some more, which is where I'm going with 525. This one is tracking. I think it's already going from divergent to convergent. And actually, no, it's actually in divergence. So this is going down, this is going up. So it's actually in divergence. So we're really waiting for this one to get back to converge. So this one will take off once the convergence happens. And so we'll see if this comes down to 525 this week. And I think that's a good point for me to get in. But getting out by Friday, 543 to 565. So we're looking at 4% gain, I believe, this week. So that's my call out for Rocket Labs this week. So Daz, what's your call out for Rocket Labs this week?
There you go. Yeah, I put down 513.
It's real close. Real close.
I like this one too, actually, though. It seems pretty good. Good momentum. MACD looks good.
Feeling a little bit like a Joby Aviation with this one for some reason. catch it. Might have caught it a little later. Let me call it Joby, but I think it's got a lot of potential to run.
Yeah, the low of 353. Man, that's wow.
Let's see, take that 353, take it to the high. August 15th, you're looking at 104.9%. So yeah, we missed the boat on this one for that for that type of push, but definitely some more opportunity, I believe, in this one. This one was, what did it say, 1841 a year ago. So pretty amazing how much it was then and where it is today. So all right, any more thoughts on Rocket Lab this week?
No, not for me.
All right, moving on to the next one. It's more of a short-term trade, 5-day hold for JD.com this week, coming in at a flat trend. We're seeing it on sale at 25 cents below value, coming in at a true value of $60.66. So let's go to JD.com. We've called this one out, I believe, a couple times this year. And this one has done fairly well in our call outs. From what I remember, did pretty good here on a short-term call out. And I don't see where we called it out again. But anyway, this one has been on a decent upward trend since March 15th. Here lately, it's moving flat, but since March, it's been on a nice progressive trend. We see a lot of zoning here in what I call the cake range, which is the purple lines here. See a lot of resistance here. And then we also see some resistance on the SMA. And we see a lot of that even back in early January, February. We see a lot of resistance on the SMA. Not really pushing above it like we want to see it do. So we see that same resistance here, again, going all the way back to June timeframe and just kind of slowly kind of faking out, attacking and jumping up above that SMA. But we see the first sign of some promise here on the June 25th, June 26th dates. We see a pop above the SMA where it's been kind of fighting off the SMA. And we see it come down below. So I think there's a great opportunity. We see a lot of manipulation here that needs to be covered. And so just so much opportunity for this one to make some money. MACD is looking pretty strong, but I will say I would rather have this one at 56.69. I believe you can reach up a little higher for it. I'm being very, very conservative. I see a resistance here on the SMA, on the 180 SMA. I don't see the teal crossing the green. It's really what you want to see for bullish behavior. So got a little feeling this is going to pull back down some more. Don't know if it'll come down to 56.69, but that's where I'm going this week. The opportunity to get out by Friday at 59.06 to 60.23. So you're looking at anywhere between 6.5% to 4%. And so that's my call out for JD.com. It's 56.69. It's kind of a tough 56.69. So that's what your call out for JD.com this week.
Yeah, I'm locking in with 59.63.
59.63. Now that's the price you go at if you want to get in there this week. I like that.
I think that's the one this week.
Yeah, I kind of want to reach for it a little more. I do see so much opportunity for this one to come up here.
Yeah, I'll get out. Excuse me, I'll probably get out around 61.40s.
61.40.
Yeah, 61.87 maybe.
Okay. So you'd be real tight on this one then, basically what you're saying. Pretty tight as far as getting in and getting out. Okay. All right. Sounds good. Sounds good. I mean, either one of these prices are amazing. I do think at some point, I don't feel good about holding this one long, but I do feel like at some point 67 range is pretty good. I do think it's going to fall a little bit more before it gets there. So, all right. Any more thoughts on JD.com?
No, I don't got any.
All right. Last but not least, we've got Ford for short-term trade. This was moving at a slight downtrend at -2. It's 2 cents on sale, coming in at a true value of $15.44. Go to the charts and show you what I'm seeing with Ford. Some opportunity here that I'm liking. I think we've called Ford out a couple times this year. It has not been in our favor. A couple of times we've called it out. We've seen this one kind of turn down and pop back up back in March. And we called it out back in April, and we see a sharp downtrend since then. So definitely time this one at the wrong time. We see the SMA. It was resisting the SMA when we was thinking it was going to pop through the SMA. We do see a lot of potential with Ford long term. I don't think I feel it this week though. We see 25.87 as a high back in January. Since then, it has not been looking good for Ford. And we see the SMA being attacked again. Once again, it's like we called it out here. We saw it attacking the SMA, didn't bust through. Once again, it's been attacking the SMA for the last couple of weeks, and it's been resisting the SMA pretty strong. For whatever reason, Ford's not liking that 180-day SMA. And we see, again, a slow regression line here. So I think there's some opportunity based on what I'm seeing in the MACD, like how this is getting a little closer. The convergence and divergence lines here getting a little closer. I am seeing a little bit of support on the blue, which is something I'm liking for a potential turnaround. I did see the teal and green get really close to touching here. Green's touching the red. So it's not bullish. But I do think that will come down a little bit more before it takes off this week a little bit higher. So I'm thinking 1449 for Ford this week is my call out, and with the potential to get out by Friday, 1512 to 1538. So you're looking at about 6 to 4.8%. And so that's my call out for Ford this week, 1449. That's what's your call out for Ford this week.
So for me, this might surprise you. I got down 1496.
Okay. Why would that be surprising?
I don't know. I just, cause I'm more bearish on Ford right now. I feel like it's a little too much. I wouldn't want to get in at all right now, personally. I like it around like 11, 10, sub 10s.
Are you looking at what I'm looking at here? So you're looking at the manipulation on, was that July 28th? We had 144 million shares bought. And you got, yeah, I can see that 13.4. That's why this week I'm short on it this week because of this right here. And also this date here. So yeah, I can see 1275 range definitely coming back to in the near future. But yeah, I do like this constant attack on the SMA. I think there's a good chance to possibly get another attack on it this week. So we'll see. The market, I do think the market will come down more, some more this week. So I think getting in this week at 14 range, I think being short will be probably wise. If not, you're going to definitely need to average down holding this one. So, all right. Any more thoughts on Ford this week?
Yeah, not for Ford. I mean, this one probably is one I'm not going to get into, but just look and see what it does this week.
I agree. Definitely watch this one. Watch it for sure. All right. Anything else for this week, Dad, you'd like to bring up? We're going to speak to the audience about, or questions or thoughts?
Not really. I'll just say I think on Friday though, the market. Well, actually last week the market kind of pumped up a little bit. I thought that was kind of insane, but I will say I'm expecting a lot of a pullback this week. The CPI report was to come out this week too, I'm pretty sure. So it's going to be interesting to see how the market's going to react to that.
Okay. Good heads up on that. I wasn't aware that was coming out this week. So
yeah, I'm pretty sure it's this week. Okay, let me look it up real quick. I'm pretty sure.
Another thing that's coming up this week, for those in the crypto space, while you're looking that up, the supposed Ethereum merge is happening. I've heard the 13th, I've heard the 15th, I've heard the 16th. That's supposed to be the merge where they go from, you go from being able to mine Ethereum to being only staked. So therefore, if you already have it, and if you have so much, I can't remember how much you have to have, then you can actually stake your Ethereum, meaning that you won't sell it and that you'll be able to receive interest off your Ethereum you're holding to keep the value up. So there's supposedly a lot of theories that the price will skyrocket because the supply of Ethereum will be very limited and the demand, of course, will be high. So we'll see. So that's definitely coming up this week.
Yeah, that sounds pretty cool. Yeah, CPI report comes out on Tuesday, 13th.
Okay. Good deal. And for those in the audience, what is the CPI report exactly?
It's the consumer price index.
Okay, consumer price. I've heard that before.
It means pretty much like the increase and stuff, like over time kind of deal, like deals with interest and all that. Measures
Okay.
inflation, honestly. That's all that's my definition for it.
Okay, sounds good. So that comes out Tuesday, and no telling what's going to happen this week with the crypto space. It's always some thoughts that the market may pull back, of course, but it could flip on its end and go bullish. I'd be really surprised. I do think next week's going to be a much stronger week, so that it could happen this week. But I'm much more confident in next week being a better week than this week from terms of the behavior of the market being more bullish than bearish. So it'd be a good time to get in this week and hold over to next week. But yep, that's kind of what I think going on this week. So, all right. Well, Daz, I appreciate your joining me today, and appreciate the news you put out there for everyone. And I hope we both have a good week trading. We've been having some really good weeks here lately. We've been having some really good weeks here lately. And so,
yeah.
So we'll keep it up, and again, we'll keep sharing with everyone all the information that we can gather and put out there. I do know we want to try to do another ABML video, so be looking forward to that here soon. Again, we've just got tons of ideas and other videos that we're looking to put out. Just hadn't gotten around to it yet, but stay tuned for more to come from us. Again, if you have any questions, please put them in the comment section. If you can, share the video with other people who are interested in technical stock trading, so they can subscribe. Please like the videos, and again, leave some comments, give us some feedback, and we'll be looking forward to scanning some stocks that maybe we haven't even looked at yet. Maybe there's some on your radar that you'd like for us to put some call outs to. So just let us know. And again, we appreciate the new subscribers. And again, please continue to share and like the videos. And we're just going to keep going at it week over week, man. And so Daz, enjoy your week. And we'll be talking this week. And thanks everyone for joining us, and have a good week trading. Thank you very much.